What I'm hearing from the body politic about taxation is that they believe that the property taxes are just out of control and that they are too high relative to what the income levels are here and the values of the properties and so forth. And I think that part of the frustration is wondering where all this money is going, and also feeling as though there's no end in sight, and feeling that the taxation system is unfair. What happens with our current system for funding education is that we pit old people against young people because we derive funding for education primarily from the property tax. And what happens is that the older people who don't have kids in school say, why do we need to put so much money into education? And younger people with kids in school want to have the best schools they can. What we have to realize as a society is that having a highly educated workforce benefits all of us, because what it does is it enables us to be able to attract employers. There's no reason for employers to come here who need a highly skilled workforce if we don't have highly skilled workers. If we only have people who have marginal skills or who don't have high school degrees or who don't have special skills, no employer is going to invest in this community. A perfect example is what happened in Ireland. Ireland was one of the poorest countries in Europe. They spent a lot of money on education and on training their workforce. And what they were able to do was attract the very highest paying jobs because they were able to create value for employers because they had a skilled and trained workforce. And that, of course, led the economy to grow. And now Ireland is one of the most prosperous places in Europe. And that's what we have to look at in Williamsport. We have to look at ourselves vis-a-vis the rest of the state and realize that when we fight for a better system of distributing taxes in Harrisburg, we fight for the future of rural Pennsylvania, because we need an inflow of capital here, both in training, to train people and to educate the workforce.